if your brain could clean itself in just 7 minutes without fasting or pills? Why did monks living in frozen mountains stay sharp into their 90s, while modern minds feel slow by 40? And what if the way you breathe right now is quietly aging your brain every single day? Most people think brain health is about food, sleep, or supplements. But a growing body of research shows something far more powerful is happening with every breath you take. Inside your cells is a natural cleanup system called autophagy. It removes broken parts, clears waste, and helps your brain stay fast and clear. By middle age, this system slows down, and mental fog, poor focus, and memory slips begin to feel normal. Scientists once believed only long fasting could turn the system back on. That belief is now changing. Studies from major research centers show that controlled breathing can activate the same internal switches as fasting, without skipping meals. Ancient monks discovered this through breath centuries ago, and modern science is finally catching up. In this video, you'll see how breath controls brain aging, why most people are stuck in mental slow mode, and how a simple daily practice may restore clarity and focus. Watch until the end to understand how this hidden system works. And if this content helps you, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more science-backed insights. Slow down for a moment and notice how your mind feels right now. That heavy fog in the afternoon, the delay before thoughts connect, the feeling that your brain is working harder than it should. This is not laziness or lack of focus. Inside your brain, tiny waste products are building up every day. Broken proteins, damaged energy centers called mitochondria, and worn-out fats collect inside brain cells like trash in a city that no longer has enough cleanup crews. Science shows that after the age of 40, the brain's natural cleaning speed drops by nearly half. The problem is silent, but the effects are clear. Modern life keeps the brain stuck in constant build and grow mode. We eat often, stay under stress, and breathe shallowly, sending signals that there is never a safe time to clean. As a result, the brain never switches into repair mode. Over time, this buildup shows up as small memory slips, slower thinking, and a quiet fear about future brain diseases. This is not a sudden failure. It is a slow overload. The brain wants to clean itself, but it is never given the signal to begin. For a long time, science believed aging was mainly about time and food. Then everything shifted. In 2016, researchers uncovered something that changed how we understand the body at a deep level. They confirmed that cells have a built-in cleaning system called autophagy, a process that breaks down damaged parts and recycles them into fresh energy. This discovery showed that aging is not only about getting older, but about how often this cleanup system is turned on. At the center of this process are two powerful switches. One is mTOR, the signal for growth, building, and storing. The other is AMPK, the signal for repair, balance, and cleanup. When food is always available, mTOR stays active and AMPK stays quiet. Fasting was known to flip this switch, but fasting is hard. Hunger, stress, and daily life make it difficult to sustain. What scientists slowly realized is that food is not the only signal cells listen to. Cells also respond to oxygen and carbon dioxide levels. When breathing patterns change, these same switches respond. This insight opened a new door, showing that the body can enter repair mode without extreme diets, simply by changing internal signals. High in cold mountain regions, Tibetan monks practiced a form of breathing called tummo, often described as inner fire breathing. They used it to stay warm, focused, and alert in harsh conditions where food was scarce and temperatures were extreme. For centuries, this was seen as spiritual practice, but modern science now sees something more practical happening inside the body. When breathing becomes slow, deep, and controlled, oxygen levels gently drop while carbon dioxide rises. This creates a safe and temporary state known as controlled hypoxia. The body reads this signal as a time of low resources, similar to fasting. In response, the brain shifts into repair mode. Studies in recent years showed that controlled breathing can activate AMPK, the same repair signal triggered during fasting. Even more surprising, short breath holds can raise ketone levels in the blood within minutes. Ketones are a clean fuel for the brain and a clear sign that cells believe food is limited. This explains why monks stayed mentally sharp without strict diets. Their breathing alone sent the message that it was time to clean, recycle, and renew. What once sounded mystical is now measured, tested, and confirmed through modern research. Now the science becomes something you can feel inside your own body. When the spine is upright and the breath slows through the nose, the nervous system begins to shift. Heart rate drops, stress signals quiet down, and the body moves into a calm repair state. This calm is not passive. It prepares the body for change. Slow breathing with longer exhales gently raises carbon dioxide levels. This may sound strange, but higher carbon dioxide actually helps oxygen reach the brain more easily. Blood flow improves, and brain cells sense a new balance. When breathing follows a steady rhythm with brief holds, oxygen levels dip just enough to create a signal of short-term scarcity. The body reacts as if food is limited even though you have not skipped a meal. This turns down the growth signal and turns up the cleanup signal. In this state, cells begin breaking down damaged parts and recycling them for energy. As breath holds deepen after a full exhale, ketones can rise, giving the brain a clean and steady fuel. Many people feel warmth, clarity, and calm focus at this point. This is not force or strain. It is the body doing what it was designed to do when given the right signal. What you have learned is not a new trend or a short-term trick. It is a natural system that has been inside the human body from the beginning. Your cells already know how to clean, repair, and renew themselves. The problem was never ability. The problem was the signal. Modern life keeps the body in constant growth mode, where cleanup is delayed again and again. Science now shows that breath can restore this balance. By slowing breathing, extending the exhale, and allowing brief pauses, the body receives a clear message that it is safe to switch into repair mode. This activates autophagy, improves energy use, and supports brain clarity. Over days and weeks, this process becomes more efficient. Research shows that regular activation of this cleanup system improves memory, focus, and metabolic health, while reducing the buildup linked to brain aging. This is why monks stayed sharp and why modern studies confirm the same results. No extreme fasting, no special tools, no complex routines are required. Just a few minutes of mindful breathing can guide the body back into balance. When used daily, this simple practice supports long-term brain health and helps slow the internal aging process in a way that feels calm, safe, and sustainable. Right signal,